Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to be talking about some words that have to do with jobs today. Listen to this little jingle. A ballerina dances, a soccer player kicks, a firefighter rescues, a clown does silly tricks. Listen again to the first line. A ballerina dances. Which word is a job word in here that tells a job someone has? It would be ballerina. A ballerina is a job. It's a dancer who gets paid to dance ballet. So it can actually be a job. Listen to the next line. A soccer player kicks. What is the job in that line? Soccer player. Someone gets paid to play soccer. Listen to the next one. A firefighter rescues. What is the job word in that line? Firefighter. Someone gets paid to be a firefighter. And then the last one, a clown does silly tricks. What is the job word there? It is clown. Very good. So all of these are job words. What are some more job words that we could add to this? What does a construction worker do? A construction worker builds. Here's one. What does a clerk do? A clerk in an office pays the bills. So we could add to this. We could say a ballerina dances, a soccer player kicks, a firefighter rescues, a clown does silly tricks, a construction worker builds, a clerk pays the bills. So we could add to it. Okay, now we're going to move on to a different activity. Look at these pictures and see if you can tell me what job these people do. Do you know what this is a picture of? It is an astronaut. Do you know what an astronaut does? An astronaut goes up into outer space and explores space. He or she rides on the space shuttle. That is a job. Did you know that was a job? Look at this next picture. What is that a picture of? That is a cowboy. What does a cowboy do? Well, we know that sometimes he rides a horse and he helps out on ranches. Sometimes he helps out with other horses. Sometimes he helps out with cattle or other animals. And these are big ranches that usually have like hundreds of animals on them. And the cowboy helps to keep the animals together and helps to take care of the animals. And maybe he might build fences or do whatever else needs to be done on the ranch as well. Look at this next picture. What is her job? She is a doctor. See her white coat? Doctors wear the white coats. What does a doctor do? I'm sure you've all been to a doctor before. What does the doctor do? What's his or her job? It's to help keep you healthy, isn't it? So if you're feeling sick, you might go to the doctor and they have to give you medicine or tell you what to do to get better. Or sometimes you go to the doctor if you're not sick at all and they just kind of check you over because sometimes those things they know to look for, they can find, well, we don't feel sick, but there's still something we need to do. So sometimes they give us what's called a checkup just to make sure that everything's working like it's supposed to. What is his job? He is a nurse. What does a nurse do? A nurse is another person who helps a doctor take care of you. They might listen to your heart. They might listen to you breathing. They might put a little thing on your arm and take your blood pressure. They might even draw blood out of you if they need to check your blood for something. So that's what a nurse does. Also, if you're in the hospital, a nurse is the one that gives you your medicine. A doctor tells the nurse what medicine to give you, and then the nurse gives it to you. And usually in the hospital, a nurse is the one who takes the most care of you. A doctor just comes in and checks up, but it's the nurse's job to take care of you the whole time. What is this job? He has a funny looking mask on. What is his job? He is an umpire. Do you know what an umpire does? This is a baseball umpire, and I know that because he has the mask to protect himself against the ball, and he has the guards on his knees and on his legs to protect them. An umpire makes sure that you are following the rules of the game. So sometimes you have ones in baseball that call strikes and balls and outs and tell if you got safe when you get a home run. And then there's also umpires in other games too. Like you see them a lot of times in basketball. And the ones in basketball wear a white and black striped shirt. And they run back and forth on the court with the players. And they're making sure that the players are following the rules. And every once in a while they stop the game. And that's not because anyone really broke too many rules. Maybe someone bumped into someone else when they had the ball and the umpire has to call a foul. But that is a job. Being an umpire is a job that someone has. Thank you for doing this video with me, boys and girls. Have a great day.